Hello guys, it is the Wonder Kid. A warm welcome to this video, guys. In today's video, it is episode 3 of the 100K challenge that I'm currently taking. I'm documenting this, producing the video every Friday to give you guys an update on how this challenge is going. So a warm welcome. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, I wouldn't even advise it. Don't worry, you don't have to go back. Again, it is all up to date in this video. So guys, today we're going to talk about what has been happening in the FTMO challenge. Now, before I go into this, okay, the reason why I'm actually doing this kind of 100K FTMO challenge and documenting it for you guys is number one, transparency. I genuinely do not mind showing you guys what happens when I take a challenge and how I approach it. But number two, the fundamental reason is show you guys my attitude. What kind of attitude do I have, and is there something that you can take of value from the attitude that I have when I approach these challenges? Okay, so number one, you know, if I'm up in a challenge, if I'm in profit, or if I've hit a profit target, do I really care? I do a little bit, but not as much as you'd think. To be honest, again, like I say, it is what it is. I've just followed my trade plan. Again, same on the downside. If I'm losing, if I'm in a drawdown, or if I'm like 10% down, do I really mind? No, not really. As long as I have a trade plan that is solid, that has a profitable edge, which I do, and I'm executing to that trade plan 100%. Then I have no qualms. I do not care what happens, whether it's up or down, because again, the basis of being a fantastic profitable trader, if you're a purely technical trader, is to have a trade plan, pay probabilities to the T, and that is how you become profitable. So as long as I followed my trade plan, that's what I genuinely care about. Follow that, then I know month in, month out, or at least over a long period of time, I will be in positive, okay? So guys, again, I will show you guys my attitude, again, to show you what's happening this week and how my mindset is when I approach it. Now guys, I now have opened a free Telegram channel. So I finally downloaded Telegram. I finally got Telegram. So if you guys want to join the free Telegram that I've opened, feel free to click down in the description below. I have posted a link. And also I have a Discord community where we discuss price action. We discuss things like liquidity, supply and demand, volume. All these things are absolutely critical to understand when you are trading pure price action strategy. If you do not understand these things, I think it's very, very difficult to understand the movements behind why price is moving in the way it does. Again, you do need to understand the flow of the market, institutional orders and things like this. Again, is critical, absolutely critical, okay? It will transform your trading tenfold if you don't understand it. And I'm sure a lot of the SMC guys will also agree with this here as well. Anyway, and one more thing, just before I continue and jump into the charts to show you guys the trades of what I've been doing. Again, like I said, this is an FTMO 100K challenge. If you guys have actually backtested a trade plan, a profitable trade plan, you've seen it, you've had some experience in either demo trading or trading a small live account, then guys, feel free to look at the FTMO or MyForex funds links down in the description below, and feel free to take a challenge if you feel confident enough, okay? So like I said, all the links are down in the description below. And guys, now we're going to jump straight into it on the charts here. So as you can see, guys, this is the Aussie US dollar. And guys, just a quick update, just to explain what has been happening this week. Currently, this week, I am 3% down, okay? So currently, overall, in this FTMO challenge, I am 5% down, okay? Now, again, do I really mind that? No, not really, because again, I'll show you all the trades. All these trades fit my trade plan, which is most important. And number two, if you guys are wondering about my strategy generally does have a low strike rate, okay? Typically less than 50%, between 30 to 50%. But again, when the winners come, they do come very strongly. And I'm sure you guys have seen that, especially from the other FTMO 100K challenge that I passed, that I was able to hit 2 profit targets in under 9 hours, which is absolutely ridiculous. Again, it's a high risk to reward strategy, okay? But again, with a low strike rate, which I am happy to have, okay? Again, I've trained my mindset for it. So again, it's all cool. Now, let's just go into it. So again, I've taken 2 trades on the Aussie US dollar, and I've taken 1 trade on Aussie Japanese yen, so I will show you guys. So this was trade number 1 over here. Again, you guys can see it was a continuation, okay? Yes, we had come down in quite a descending manner. You can see we actually broke this kind of line. We showed some commitment, and again, for me personally, I was happy to take this. Again, it ended up as a loss. Now, just a quick note, guys, if you're interested in why I'm taking these kind of trades and for what reason, then, you know, it's all disclosed in my Discord community personally, because again, I explained to the team there, you know, why we're taking trades, again, the drivers behind price and why these are good location points for entries. So again, this was one loss that I took here. Then again, I did take another loss here this morning. In fact, actually, this was actually last night, late last night. So this was 11 p.m. last night UK time. This again was a continuation flag. I was very happy to take this. You guys can see it is just a very basic flag, but again, for me, it fit my plan. I was happy to take this. You guys can see it did start to push down after, but again, the stop loss was again a little bit too small for it. Now this is the thing, I know that a lot of people will have maybe possibly varied stop losses. For me, I like to have mine fixed based on the strategy. There is an element to my strategy where it does change from the fixed stop loss, but again, with this kind of setup, it has a fixed stop loss. So again, I'm happy to keep it 12 pips. And again, I will actually show you the Aussie yen trade, because again, you can see with this trade, it was just tapped out and we started to move in the direction. Now the Aussie yen trade, which was up here, again, this was essentially a reversal setup, okay? So I was happy to take this. You guys can see, again, I was just tapped out and then price started to tank. Again, so the three kind of trades, or two trades in particular that I've just shown you, I've just been tapped out of my fixed pip stop loss, okay? However, when these trades do end up as winners, again, they actually do go on and produce good percentage. So this is a habit that I do see some traders do, is that they say, okay, well, you know, the stop loss looks very, very small and maybe I should change it to 15, 20 or increase it. But again, if you do that, you potentially, well, you actually do, you reduce the risk to reward ratio that you would have if you had stuck to your plan and actually kept your 12 pip stop loss or whatever pip stop loss you had. Again, remember, you have to stick to the rules that you've back tested with. That is the critical part, okay? So guys, like you saw, those were essentially the three trades. I'm not going to really explain it why, but again, those were the three trades I've took. So again, I will actually jump into my FTMO client area so you guys can see this is what it looks like. So yes, it looks like a pretty neat staircase down. Again, of course, I would rather it be a nice staircase up. But again, it is what it is. The key element here is that I followed my plan. Every single trade I've taken, I've followed to the T. So I'm happy to take that. Now, again, well, let's have a look at some of the FTMO targets so you guys can see. Now, I have been very diligent, again, with my minimum 10 trading days rule. I have made sure that I've been taking a trade a day, just paying the spread on days that, or every single day again. So again, now I've passed that rule. So again, the only thing that I need to really focus on, well, again, really is just, well, sticking to my plan and just playing it out. But essentially, we are 5% down, okay, just over 5%. And again, we will be looking to see what happens next. So guys, I will actually scroll down and show you guys on the evidence so you guys can see. So you guys can see here, so the three trades I took, you guys can see Aussie dollar here, and Aussie Japanese yen. And the other trades, again, were just to pay the spread so that we can go through the minimum trading days rule. So guys, feel free to pause it and check it out if you want to. But again, like I say, the key element here is to actually stick to my plan and continue. So like I say, I will actually, you know, just like I did in last episode, I will actually post a screenshot here of the MT5 so you guys can see the MT5 evidence if you guys want to see it. But like I say, currently I am down minus 5%. So it's going to be very interesting. Will I be able to get out of this minus 5%? Who knows? If you guys believe I will, then feel free to write it down in the description below. Again, it'll be good to hear your thoughts. Do you think I can make it out? Do you think I can pass the profit target? Who knows? The only thing I care about is sticking to my plan, okay? I train myself every day for it. I train my eye to read price action. And number two, I make sure that all the check boxes are ticked on my trade plan, and once it is, I execute. I do not hesitate. You guys would have seen, even on those two trades, all three trades in fact, the stop loss looked pretty small, right? But again, like I say, it follows my plan. So I'm going to stick to it and stick to the T. Now, if we do have very, very strong and volatile market behavior where candles are genuinely really, really big compared to the stop loss, where the stop loss looks absolutely ridiculously small, then of course, then I will consider changing and adapting to that environment, because of course, then something has happened in the market, something is happening worldwide economically, then of course, it's time to actually change the stop loss a bit to adapt to that. But again, like I say, nothing really has happened that is causing too strong of movements like that. Not since I've seen coronavirus and when that was announced in March 2020. Like I said, I have a plan, I'm sticking to it. That's the main thing. Remember, like I said in the last episode, do I care if I lose this challenge? No. Do I care if I'm in drawdown? No. Do I care if I win this challenge? No. All that matters is that I stick to the plan. I'm very, very diligent, or how can I put this? I'll use that word, diligent, when it comes to meeting all the criteria for FTMO, okay? So as you guys can see, 10 trading days rules. I started it 2 weeks ago on the Monday. Every single day, I've been thinking about that rule, making sure that I actually fill that rule. And you can see now it's a Friday, it's been 10 trading days. I have actually passed that rule. So again, like I say, being diligent with the plan. The diligence of the plan to pass the FTMO. I've got the plan to pass the FTMO with me, and I'm following it to the T. Whatever happens in terms of the market. If I don't pass, it doesn't matter. If I pass it, it's good, as long as I follow it to the T. So guys, I hope that is the main takeaway here. Despite the fact that I'm down on the FTMO challenge, again, it's my mindset. It's not the fact to say, oh, I'm down. Maybe I might lose. Maybe it's time to jump into these average setups, or these setups that might look good but don't really fit the plan. Remember, guys, even if you're nervous about a trade setup, you know, the nerves should tell you, hey, don't enter, right? That's a very key element. But if you've ticked everything off in the trade checklist and you're nervous, then that is quite natural, okay? You are going to feel nervous when you actually enter a trade, okay? Again, because you're putting money on the line, or again, you're taking a challenge and there's things at risk, okay? There is money at risk because you paid for the challenge. But again, all that matters is that you've got a profitable edge and you stick to that plan, okay? So like you guys can see, I'm completely happy to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, next week I will show you episode 4. Let's see what happens in the next upcoming week. Today is non-farm payroll. So again, I'm personally being very diligent when it comes to trading. Typically, I see quite a lot of range-bound behavior as we approach the NFP time. So for me, it's unlikely I will actually be taking a trade today. But like I said, feel free to join me on episode 4. That will be out next week on Friday. Like I said at the beginning of this channel, if you want to join my Telegram group that I've now opened, feel free to join it down in the description below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel or like the content, guys, if you genuinely do enjoy this content that I'm putting out, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more great content. Again, I'm more than happy to post consistently for you guys, to show you guys these challenges, the things that I do, the mindset that I approach to this, and again, how I actually handle these losses and handle these wins is critical. It's critical to actually watch another trader or someone else out there, even if it's on YouTube or wherever it is. What is their mindset? What can I take away from this guy that you're watching that you can implement into your trading, into your trading plan, and most importantly, into your mindset to help you become the best trader you can be, okay? But anyway, guys, I will speak to you guys next week again on episode 4 of this 100K FTMO challenge. For now, I hope you enjoy this video. Take care and peace.